everyone, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Tintin57 and today we're going to take a first look at Lumberjacks Dynasty. So this is brand new to the channel. This came out a couple of days ago. So a big thanks to Toplix Productions for sending this over to me. This is a PS4 game which is running on the PS5 today, of course, but it isn't available for next gen consoles at the moment. It is available on PC though. Just looking at the blurb for this game, basically Lumberjacks Dynasty is a mix of forestry, logging, business and life simulation with role-playing elements. You start at a rundown logging camp which you slowly take over from your aunt and uncle as you restore it to its former glory, along the way cutting timber and hauling it to a mill for further production. So I'm looking forward to this a lot, to be honest. So let's dive in. We need to choose our character. We've got two. So we've got the first guy's physically stronger, eats more, but has more stamina, and he's faster with chainsaws. Our other guy's socially skilled, but eats less, gets tired easily. He's faster with the building tools. So I think, being as we're going to do a lot of tree work and work around the farm, I think we'll go for physically stronger. So let's get loaded in. This is a true first look. I've not been into this yet. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. I think it's been out on PC for a while now. I've tried to avoid as much of it as possible. But let's jump in and let's have a look. We'll just wait for this loading screen. Looks good on the screenshots here. I can hear birds. Pine Grove Valley. I won't talk through the dialogue so you guys can follow along.
Major changes in your life often come unexpected. A week ago, my favorite Aunt Grace called me. As a boy, I used to spend a lot of time on her lumber farm. Now, of course, she and my Uncle Charles have grown old, and they're looking forward to a happy retirement. They decided to sell their dwindling business and need my help to bring it up to shape. I'm only too happy to help them. Besides, I'm beginning to realize how much I miss the peace and quiet of the mountains. The clean air, the stunning views, and the sweat of good old-fashioned hard work. I'll put my city life on hold, turn off my telephone, and return to the bosom of nature, at least for a while.
So there we go, a short bus ride with the backstory. This must be Auntie waiting for us. Not brought much luggage with me. Chapter 1, Guest in the House.
Great to see you. It's been years, but you've grown up so handsome. We've both missed you.
It's nice to see you too. You look great as always, dear Auntie. I'm looking forward to staying with you.
Well, thank you. You'll have our old house all for yourself. We've moved to a smaller house right across the street. It's a lot easier to keep tidy.
I see you want to sell most of your property.
Yes, we're looking for a buyer for the house and the lumber mill. We haven't got the strength anymore, and with no one to help, the buildings are a bit run down.
I'll be only too glad to help you with whatever you need me to do. You realize that, don't you?
Oh, thank you. You're so kind. I'm indeed worried about your uncle. He's too old to be out working in the forest, doing all the heavy lifting himself.
I can imagine. The forest has always been very close to his heart. So how about a little tour?
Follow me. I will show you everything.
Okay, so that's the introduction to Auntie. Go and meet your aunt. She's been missing you.
I'm really fond of this place. I've spent most of my life here.
So let's just get used to the walking. I think we should have a run mode. This is the map, by the way. Shows the current quest that we're on. The map looks pretty big, to be honest. Now, I haven't got an idea for scale right now. But we'll find that. We'll find out more about that, I should say, as we go along. Right now, we should really go and stick with Auntie and see what she's going to give us to do. So let's get back into it.
Hello? Yes, darling? He just arrived.
So we've got an inventory,
no. Do you
and
need any help?
we can check the tasks we've got
I'll ask him.
by pressing the triangle for the work mode menu, which
Your
is
uncle
pretty
has
good.
a problem in the forest. Could you please get over there and see what's wrong?
Yes, of course. Where can I find him?
He's in a clearing behind the sawmill. I am sure you'll find him right away. Take our old pickup. It's parked in front of the house.
Will do. See you later.
Right, so let's go and meet Uncle then. And we get to drive our first vehicle as well, which is pretty cool. So let's have a look where Uncle is. So we need to get in the car first. Maybe it will show us where Uncle is once we get in the car. So let's go to the yellow triangle. There's Auntie taking a breather till we get back. It looks pretty good, to be honest. It is a PS4 game, remember. So, you know, we're not expecting super clear next-gen graphics, but actually it looks quite nice. I'm looking forward to exploring, I must admit. And once we get a feel for how big the map is, even better. I'm hoping there's plenty to do. Oh, this is nice inside. This is giving me SnowRunner vibes. Find your uncle is the next task. So he's not far away from where we are. Oh, that exhaust is a nice effect as well. Let's make sure we don't pull out into traffic. This is not Tourist Bus Simulator after all. We want to get there in one piece. Crashing on the first day is not very good. Right. It drives very well. I don't think it goes very fast. And oh, that's good. Look at the muddy tyre tracks on the road. So I think we need to do a right here. It's like Uncle is just at the end of this road. So that's me with my finger full on the throttle now. 53 kilometers per hour looks like the top speed for this little truck. So let's pull in and see what he wants us to do. Exit the car and meet your uncle. So I like the fact that the controls that you need are always up in that top left hand corner, because when you're new to a game it's nice to be able to see quickly what you need to do, so that's a nice effect. Very useful.
Hello, lad. Good to see you.
Nice to see you too, dear uncle. Aunt Grace told me you have a problem.
Got stuck in the mud. I used to be better at handling an accelerator. Can you help me?
Sure, no problem. What do you want me to do?
Get on the tractor and try to attach the trailer. Let's see if you could get it out of the water.
So I think Uncle's meant to be Scottish. He's got a very, very loosely copied Scottish accent, I think. He's been watching Mr. Scott on Star Trek and copying that, I think. Right, let's get this hooked up. Okay, we need to get it out of this water. I said before, it reminded me of SnowRunner. It's reminding me now as well of Farming Sim. There's elements of both. I think if you're a fan of those two games, this one might suit you. Let's talk to Uncle again.
Well done. You have some skill, you know that? But this is just the beginning. Let's see if you remember how to handle a tree this time. Follow me, lad.
Ooh, are we going to get to cut down trees now? This is what I wanted to do.
Now pick up the chainsaw. Still remember what I taught you. Be careful.
Oh, this will be good. Let's make sure we don't drop it on Uncle's head if we're cutting down one of these trees. So I keep coming back to the map just to get a feel for what's happening next. But there's nothing marked on there. We just need to pick the salt. Now you can cut trees and bushes. Oh, here we go. So hold down square. Alright, so using the left stick, we need to keep that marker in the orange section. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Good job.
Timber!
Great technique. You really have grown up strong. Now you need to cut away the branches and cut the trunk into logs.
That's going to be fun.
Think you can load the logs onto the trailer? Bring the vehicles here and give it a try.
No problem, Uncle. We'll do that. Right, so we've got engineer's sight. So we use that to find the best places to cut. That's R1. And then when we're done, we need to load it onto the trailer. So engineer's sight. Ah, okay, so it gives you little green markers there. The best places to cut. Feels a bit like cheating. Right, so we're just getting the branches off. Any more? There's just one, there's two over there. Do we need to turn it? No, I think we just need to go where the green markers are. Any more? Are we done? I think we're done. So he said now chop it into pieces. So let's do that. Nice. Right, so we've got 3 pieces now. I think that's all we need to do. There's nothing else showing up. So let's bring the tractor round with this trailer. I don't know how to drop the chainsaw, so let's see if it lets us in the tractor with the chainsaw. Uncle's already in there, look. That's going to require us to go back through this water where we just got stuck. We can change the view as well. Oh, there's the inside view. Whoa, there's Uncle. He's staring at me very concerned. Right, so we got 0 out of 3 logs on the trailer. Let's try and back it up. Now, if you've seen my on the road videos on this channel, you'll know that reversing is not my strong point. So we'll see what we can do here. This is a tractor, so it's not as bad. We don't want to jackknife it. I'm just wondering if the best thing to do is just to pull up the side of it, because I don't know what kind of reach this arm has got on the back. So let's just swing it around. Looks good. So, what do we do now? Manipulate the crane. We need to use square to manipulate the crane. So I'm assuming we just hold square to do that. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that's pretty neat. Pick up the log, swing it back in, drop that. There we go, so that's 1 out of 3. Let's get the other 2. Controlling it is a bit weird from this side. It almost needs to be where the tractor is looking backwards, I think. It's probably the best way to do it, but let's just try. Drop that down, we should be able to grab this one. There's the second piece, let's get this on. And it's starting to get dark as well. Oh, I jumped out of the tractor. That's me pressing back. And back actually makes you jump out of the vehicle, so that's not good. Right, there we go. So we've just got one more. Can I reach this one from here? Am I going to have to back it up? Oh, there we go. There we go. Just caught it. There it is. Let's pick that one up. Get it loaded. Right, so that's all 3 of them now. So take the logs to the riverbank. Fair enough. Which is just over this side. So what are we going to do? We're going to dump them over the side? Are they going to float down the river? Drop the logs into the river, they'll float to the lumber mill, soaking along the way. Oh nice, this will be good. So we need to repeat again, just pick all 3 up. There's the first one. There it goes. See it sailing away. And then the last one. Now drive back to the farm and talk to Auntie.
Thank you, lad. Well, enough for today. Let's just head home.
Nice. Now, it's going dark. Have we got any lights we can...
Thanks again for helping me. You did just fine today.
Right, so there's the lights.
Help us with the farm and lumber mill some more, eh? Or even think about settling down here. Life is good and quiet. I'm sure you'd like it.
I quite enjoyed that little mission.
You don't have to answer right away. Just think about it while you're helping us here for a week or 2. And then we'll see if you like living here, alright?
I can't remember which way I came in. I think I came down here. I think the road is just at the top. So we'll take a look. So far, I'm liking it. So there's the outside view. The lights are very bright, aren't they? The farm where Auntie is, it's just around here. So where does it want me to put this? Right in front? We might be sticking out in the road a little bit if we do this. There's Auntie walking around. Yeah, we are stuck out a little bit, aren't we? Let's go and talk to Auntie.
Hello, boys. Did you sort it out?
Yes, it was a refreshing experience.
If you still feel like it, I will show you around the farm.
Shall we do that now? Or tomorrow? It's quite dark, isn't it?
Maybe tomorrow. I'm really tired.
No problem. Feel free to look around. You can sleep in the house, and if you're ever hungry, you just come on over to your old Auntie Grace. Well, we'll be off now. It's time for our nap. Enjoy your stay, dear. See you soon.
Cool. So is that the end of our first day? What happens now then?
See you soon, lad.
Alright, so we've got a marker. It says look around the farm. Go to sleep when you're tired. What does this Grace want to say to us?
Hello, Auntie. How are you?
I'm sorry, dear, but I'm really tired. Can't we talk tomorrow? You could use some rest too.
Yeah, so we're not doing anything else tonight with Auntie and Uncle. So why don't we go and have a look at the house? The marker is pointing at the house. We'll go and explore and see what's in there. Perhaps we can go to bed and pass a few hours until the next morning. Shut the doors on the way. We don't want any mosquitoes or anything coming flying after us. That wouldn't do us any good. It's just the living room. Here's the kitchen. I wonder if we'll be able to make food ourselves, because Auntie did say go over to their house if you want anything. So I'm assuming we will be able to do both, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens as we move through. Let's go upstairs. It's a nice house. We've got a play area outside. I haven't seen any kids yet. Here's the bedroom. Oh, this is nice, this balcony. Nice and quiet. It's not busy at all. There's some floorboards missing there as well. We're going to watch that. Right, let's go back inside. Now, how do we sleep? Sleep in a comfortable bed or take a week's rest. So let's just sleep. So it's skipping time for us. So our food is 52 and we've got 100 sleep. So I'm presuming we have to keep topping up the food periodically. So we'll work our way back out. We'll go and see Auntie again. See if she's got any more tasks for us. Keep that closed. So that's the house for the farm that they used to run, which they're trying to sell. So it's going to be my job to do that up, ready for selling properly. And this looks like the smaller place that they've bought across the road, which is easier to manage. She was saying at the beginning. It's still nice.
Hello,
though.
dear. Good to see you.
That's right. So we've got some options here. How would you
Need me to help you with something?
I
Let's
haven't
go
heard
with
from
that.
Lily for quite some time. Could you go over there and see if she's okay? She is a herbalist, so she might be able to teach you a thing or two, too.
2-2. Right, so has it given me that mission then? What do I need to pick next? I was expecting it to give me in the
Need
top
me to help
left hand
you with
corner
something?
I haven't heard from Lily for
a
quite
mission.
some time.
Right, so here it is
Could you
again.
go over there and see if she's okay? She is a herbalist, so she might be able to teach you a thing or two, too.
So it's going to keep coming back to this.
I need to ask you something.
Of course, sweetheart. What do you want to know?
Okay, let's talk about the greenhouse, I think. Got a few choices there. We'll do the greenhouse.
That greenhouse, what's it used for?
What uses it? Well, you can grow all kinds of vegetables in it. They grow much quicker than they do outside. You can buy seedlings and seeds in the store to plant them in the greenhouse. If you look after your vegetables, water them well and keep them warm, they will grow quickly. Of course, you can use homegrown vegetables in 2 ways. Cook them or sell them.
Alright, so we're obviously going to be able to cook vegetables and sell them. That's quite good. So we're not just going to be cutting trees down. We're going to be doing repairs, gardening, it looks like cooking. There's no mention of that Lily mission. I wonder if that is just going to pop up randomly.
Gotta go. Look after yourself.
Let's do this and see if the Lily mission pops up. No, it's actually saying talk to Uncle. This is the quest that we're following right now. So let's go and talk to Uncle.
Need me to help you with something?
Well, yes, actually. Our pickup, Christine, is left in the forest. She's not worth much, but it would be a shame if somebody stole her. Would you mind driving her back here?
Yeah, we can do that one. So I'm assuming Christine is the pickup that we took right at the beginning. Because we went down to help Uncle, we drove down in the pickup, we came back in the tractor. So I'm assuming this marker is going to lead us directly to where the pickup is. So the pickup's called Christine, I need to remember that. So far we've had Grace, Christine, Lily. Lots of female names. I'm still worried about what's happened to Lily actually. I don't know what's happened with that mission. We did say we would check on Lily. Nothing's come up yet. Let's pick the truck up. Maybe the Lily mission will pop back up after this, because we may need the truck to actually go and find Lily. Sounds like the sawmill. So I'm assuming this is where our logs floated down to. It's quite noisy. So, not far until the pickup. Let's keep going. We do get some rewards as well. Actually, we get the pickup. Oh, there! Look, there's the Lily mission. Aha! So it is there. We just couldn't see it on the map. So let's get the pickup, I think, and then maybe we can go and check the Lily mission if we can work our way up there, because that'll give us a view as well on how big the map is. Because I'm interested to know what kind of, you know, area we're talking about. So let's jump in. It says drive Christine back to your uncle. But if we can work out how to get to Lily without going back, we'll do that, I think. Here's where we drop the logs off, over the side. So we need to do a left. So this is Auntie and Uncle's house again. Right, so we have to go in there to actually talk to him. So I think what we will do, as I said, we'll go up and see Lily. We'll get 250 social points. I'm not clear yet what the social points are actually used for. And there's me pressing back again and jumping out of the truck. I'm going to have to get used to that. Right. Let's have a look where we need to go. So we can go up that way. If we do a right, go upwards. Yep, actually there's a bridge out. Looks like the bridge is out right there. Don't think we can get across there. We might have to go around the other way. So if we go... Ah, that's me jumping out again. If we go the opposite way, we do a U-turn. Try not to break the truck. Follow it this way around. Take a nice pleasant drive up to the north to see Lily. It's quite slow getting up this hill. Okay, so there's Lily is the star there. So with no mini-map, it's not giving us a path, a sort of sat-nav type path, because you wouldn't have a sat-nav in this anyway, would you? It's not giving us a sat-nav path, but it does give us a marker, because I've set her as a waypoint, so we've kind of got to make our own way there, but it will tell us, you know, where she is on the map, which is good. And we can keep bringing up the map with the touchpad. So let's just double check it. That's where we started. And that's where we are on the right. So we need to take a left. Okay, so it's now recognised we're going to go meet Lily, so let's put that as our quest. So we need to do a left. Is it this left? Is this the one? Yes, it is. It is this one. Some deer over there on the right hand side. And a wild boar, look at that. Oh, want to make sure we don't run him over. Right, so Lily's down here somewhere. I wonder what that noise was. It's actually the waterfall. That's quite good, isn't it? Quite a good effect. It's noisy though. Hope you can still hear me over the top of this. Let's go and have a quick look round whilst we're up here. Make sure I don't go over the edge. The waterfalls are nice. Right, she's not here. I think I saw a woman stood in the garden of the house. We'll go up here and have a look. That's probably her. Let's go and have a word with her.
Hello, can I help you?
Well, yes. I'm looking for Mrs. Lily. Apparently she's a herbalist, supposed to live somewhere around here. Do you know where she might be?
Actually, I am, and I am indeed a herbalist. Who are you?
You are Lily? Well, I must admit, when Aunt Grace sent me here to see a herbalist, I was expecting someone else.
Let me guess. An old witch with a black cat and an old goat? Sorry to disappoint you.
Not at all. If anything, I should be sorry. Nice to meet you, Lily. Are you okay? You live here all alone? My Aunt Grace is kind of worried.
Well, yes, I do. I graduated in botany and natural medicine last year and moved back here to live with my father. Unfortunately, he passed away shortly after that.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Really. Can I help you with anything?
That's so sweet. I am kind of busy, actually. I make potions, herbal elixirs, natural cosmetics. I could always use some help. But I have only just started selling these online, so the business is not exactly booming yet.
I'm keen to help any way I can. I don't expect much payment. If there's any way I can help, just ask.
Okay. Well, for starters, I need some mushrooms. I got a large order from a nearby hotel, but I've not yet had time to go and pick them. Could you do that for me, please?
I would, but I know nothing about mushrooms.
Don't worry. I can teach you how to pick the right ones. Forest mushrooms are the best. You just have to pick the right ones. So, will you help me?
Ooh. Now, really, we should be getting back to Uncle, shouldn't we? I'd like to help out. I think we'll go and see Uncle this time. We can always come back and get the job from her, can't we?
On second thought, maybe not this time.
Oh, she's got her head down, look. I hope I've not upset her. There's London. Or Landon. Not sure what his job is. We'll talk to him next time as well. So we know where Lily is now. We can always come back. Let's jump back in and go and take this back to Uncle, which was our original mission. We can also tell Auntie that Lily's fine now. So we'll get away from these noisy waterfalls. Don't know what that is on the left. Is that cable cars? Or are they the structures for cable cars there? Maybe that's what Landon was doing. Because he was dressed in construction gear, wasn't he? I wonder if he's building some kind of cable car through the mountains. So right now, what do you guys think? I'm actually quite enjoying it. I'm hoping there's going to be lots to do, lots of different jobs, lots of different people to meet. Kind of an all-round game with a bit of business, bit of manual work, a bit of community type stuff. Let me know down below. Do you want to see this as a live stream or as a series on the channel? I'm happy to do both, or a combination of both, or one or the other. Let me know down below, and we'll take it from there. But I'm really looking forward to getting into it, to be honest. This is totally my type of thing. So, oh, let's let him take off. We don't want to run into him. Seen a number of animals so far, and I noticed in the menu when we were talking to Auntie, there was a question we could ask her about animals as well. So whether or not we also rear animals at the farm, then you know, that's another element to it which will be quite interesting. But we're back at the farm. Don't know if we need to drive this in or just leave it at the gate. Let's see, the gates are closed. We'll just jump out and go and see Uncle, I think.
I brought the car like you asked.
Wonderful, thank you. Now that I think about it, you could use the truck more than I do now. Why don't you use her while you're here? She's not much, but I'm sure you'll like her. You should go and see Oliver. Last time we talked, he mentioned something about his barn that needs some repairs. Perhaps you could help him. I actually feel bad about asking you, but you've seen our old house and farm buildings. They're all in really bad condition. Could you bring them back to life? What do you think? Help us old folks. We will share the extra profit, but only after we sell it. I cannot afford to pay you at the moment, but if you help, you will live comfortably while you stay here.
Well, it's a big farm, and if they sell it, there could be a bit of money in it for us.
That sounds good. I'll sort that out.
So we got the free truck out of it. Our next mission is to go and see Oliver. I don't think we'll do that this time. I think we'll leave it there as a first look. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments. And we'll be back for part 2. Take care, everybody. See you soon.